Okay, good morning students. Good morning. Madungog ra ko ninyo class. Madungog ko. Hello, good morning. Madungog ra ko.
Oh, sir.
Yes, sir.
Morning,
Madawag na,
sir.
sir.
Sige. So,
Morning, sir.
good morning.
Sir.
Okay, no?
Good morning,
So,
sir.
okay, let's start our class, no? So, short class, and then after the short class, we will have our evaluation. Okay, so for this morning, our topic is about circuit diagram, no? So, circuit diagram. Do you have an idea on saan yung circuit diagram? Palihog lang ko ano? Palihog lang ko og na may murag na Monday class, palihog lang ko og mute siguro. Pwede ninyo ma-mute na may na Monday.
Morning, sir.
Okay, palihog lang ko. Okay, so good, no? So our topic again is about circuit diagram, no? So kung magsuwat ko, makita ra ba ninyo, no? Kita ra man siguro, no? If I write something in the presentation, makita ra ninyo, no? Makita ra? Can you confirm if
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
makita ra?
kita
Okay,
ra,
so
sir.
Makita ra, sir.
sige, no? So ang atong topic is
Kita
about
ra,
circuit
sir.
diagram. Okay, so unsa may circuit diagram class? Okay, but before on that, we have an objective, no? So at the end of the class, students or learners able to understand and analyze basic circuit or circuit diagram. So at the end of the class also, learners able to relate, no, voltage, current, power, and resistance to the circuit diagram. And after that, we have an evaluation. So evaluation in the form of activity exercise, no? So later I'll explain kung unsa ni ato ang activity exercise. So I think no, it's clear to everybody what would be the direction of our class this morning. Sige, no. So as prelude to that, no, we will tackle no objectives number 1, no? So basic circuit, no. So what are the basics in the circuit, no? First is wire, no. So wire, or something wire, no. So wires basically are the summoning wires. Do you have an idea what are wires? Wires basically are the path of electric current, no? So in basic circuits class, wires are lines that connect circuit elements, no? Okay, so may kag basic circuit construction. So the lines that connect circuit elements, for example here, we have this one, no? So this one connects to this area here. So these are the wires, no? And these are the wires also, no? Wires ni siya, wires, no? So in our experiment number 1 class, basically siguro next week, okay? So we will perform basic circuit construction, no? Using a breadboard. Okay? So these are the wires class, okay? So unsa maning wires gani? These are the lines that connect circuit elements in a schematic diagram of a circuit. So we assume wires as a zero resistance, no? Palihog lang kog mute, palihog kog mute, okay? So mayong kag although class in theory or in real, no? So do na gyud resistance ning wire, no? That's why in your activity exercises in exercise in the previous discussion, so you already understand how to compute, no, the resistance of a wire. Unsa gyud formula? Rho L over A, no, where rho is the resistivity of the materials, no, that those are given, no, given, and then L, this is the length of the material, and A is the cross section of the material in terms of area, no. So I hope na most of you nakakuha atong exercise. And then we assume also that because we assume here, okay, as an ideal, no, we assume that there's what we call zero resistance in the wire. We also assume that there is no voltage drop, no. So meaning there's no voltage drop, no, for AC para sayon ra siya nga i-analyze, no. But in real na gina siya class, no, because there's what we call a resistance in every material like wire. Okay, so pag na resistance, there's what we call also voltage drop. But in our circuit analysis class for AC understanding, because this is basic na siya nga konsepto, we assume the wires zero resistance. And of course, no, since it is zero resistance, it is also zero voltage drop. Okay? These are the forms of nodes and junctions. Okay? So remember the term. We have another term here. No? We call this one nodes and junctions. No? These are also part of the circuit. Okay? Nodes and junction. Okay? So on some nodes and junction. Okay? Okay, so circuit elements, no? These are the circuit elements class, no? So may kag circuit elements, okay? So first, we discuss wires. So node, what are in the circuits? Kaning mga circuit elements, no? So these are few kanang circuit elements, no? But there are a lot of circuit elements that we're going to discuss across this topic, no? All through the semester, no? So kung sa mga circuit elements class, for example, in this schematic diagram, no? So we have what we call this one, no? We have independent voltage source. So kani siya mo ni ang tawag to independent voltage source. We have also what we call independent current source, okay? So kani nga symbol, no? So this one is independent voltage source, okay? And this one is independent current source, di ba? Current source. Makakita mo IS and there's an arrow. That is the direction of the current. We've already discussed the direction of the current, the convention of the voltage last time, no? So katong may kag plus to minus, minus to plus, those are consumed or generated, no? We have that concept before, no? And then we have also resistance, no? And we have also ground. Okay, so makakita mo symbol nga ani class, that is the symbol of the resistance, no? And makakita mo symbol nga ani, this is the symbol of a ground. Okay, so in our experiment, we will discuss what are resistors, what are grounds, what are independent voltage, what are independent current source. Okay, so next to that, so sorry, okay, next to that, after we have circuit elements and wires, the next to that is what we call nodes and junctions, no? So nodes and junctions, okay, sa maning nodes and junctions. So may kag nodes and junctions class. So node, any point of a circuit whether two or more circuit elements met. Okay, that is a node, no? Yung kag nodes are different if they are different voltage. Okay, so that is a different node if the voltage is different, no? So there's what we call voltage difference. Ang junction class is that the point where wires met. Okay, so mo na ang ginatawag na tong junction. Okay, so remember, in a basic circuit analysis, we have wires. Second is we have what we call circuit elements, and the third is what we call nodes and junctions. Okay, so in this exercises, for example, here I have a circuit here, no? So don't mind on the value class, no, because what we're going to determine or to identify is only nodes and junction. So ingkag nodes, what are the nodes, no? By definition, ingon ang nodes, any point on a circuit whether two or more circuit elements met. Okay, so unsa man ni in this example. So these are our nodes, no? So these are our, based on that definition class, this is our node, no? This can be a node, okay? Kani node. And this can be also another node, okay? And this is also another node here, kaning a node, okay? So kani siya node ni siya class, no? So in this circuit diagram, okay, how many node? There are 3 nodes, okay? Is there any questions? Nganong tulo ra ang node? Why not 4? Nganong di man 4? So why not this one? Why not this one cannot be considered as node number 4? This I highlighted yellow. Nga naman siya
Mauna
klase.
siya yung wire, sir.
Ha?
Tama siya, resistant, sir.
Mauna
Ay,
siya yung
yes.
connect sa wire.
That's correct, no?
Nasa resistance na
Di,
putol.
Yan siya,
dili siya,
resistor,
di,
sir.
yeah, di siya pwede because na resistance. Because in the definition, okay, here, nodes are different if they have different voltage, no? In this schematic, no, because there's what we call voltage drop due to this R3, no, which has 10 ohms value, there's what we call a voltage drop. So that's why we cannot say, or we cannot say this is a node. No? So what we do is that we divide this one into two, no, different nodes, no, because of this one. So nakahibalo na taon sa node, no. So the second concept is junction, no. By definition, unsa ito ning junction? Junction is the point where wires met. No? So here in this schematic, we have a lot of junctions class, no? So daghan kay tag junctions, no? Nga pwede na tong ma-identify, no? For example, this one. There's a junction, no? Because the wires, there are three wires met, and this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, okay, this one. Can we consider this one as a junction? Okay, kani akong
Dili, sir.
highlight og pink, no? Anong dili man siya? Kani akong ipang-highlight og pink. Why this cannot be
Dili siya,
called a junction? Ha?
eh, wala siya point sa wire, sir. Baka hindi siya connected, sir.
Okay, so that's correct, no? So, may video ko sa kanila na minaw gid, no? So, by definition, a junction, the point where wires met. So, may kag wires met that is two or more, di ba? So, here, it's only one, no? It's like a wire nga atong gibend, no? It's like a wire atong gibend here, no? It's like a wire nga atong gibend, di ba? So, this one. So, kani siya nga akong encircular na. It's like a wire nga atong gibend. That's why we cannot consider this one as a junction. Okay? So far, do you have questions, clarifications before we proceed? Wala?
None, sir.
Okay, great. Okay, so the next is that, so remember class, no? In a basic circuit, we have wires, we have circuit elements, and we have nodes and junction. Okay? So, um, we have also what we call the concept of short circuit, no? And open circuit, no? Okay, so natay ginatawag og closed circuit, short circuit, or open circuit. Okay. So kaning short circuit class, it doesn't mean nga shorted, no? So well, kanang mga terms sa atong balay nga short circuit, it's also a short circuit, no? But may yung kag short circuit or closed circuit, it's the same, no? So meaning a wire that has the same start and end node has another circuit elements, shorts that element, no? So current will travel through the short instead of circuit elements, no? So here in this schematic, asa man ang short circuit ani? Can anyone point out through description in this schematic here? Based on this definition, a wire that has the same start at the end nodes of another circuit element shorts that element. So, sa asa man na siya class? This one, no? That definition, basically, okay, di kani siya, no? So, unsa may definition? A wire that has the same start, okay, start here, and ends node of another circuit element
Yes, sir.
shorts that element. So, wire ang giingon, no? And this is wire, no? Can we consider this one as short circuit? This one. Ano akong highlight of pink. Can
Yes,
we
sir.
consider this one?
Yes, sir.
Ano
Pwede,
akong
sir.
ipang pink? Pink.
Pwede,
Ano
sir.
akong ipang pink? Okay. Can we consider that one as short circuit? Kani akong
Yes,
highlight
sir.
as pink. Yes or no?
Yes.
How about
Sir.
others?
No, sir.
Why no?
No, sir.
And why yes?
Wire naman, sir.
Yes, that's the term, no? So, based on definition class, a short circuit, a wire that has the same start and end node of another circuit element, shorts that element. So, kaning mga akong gin-circular pink, dili man siya wire. These are, sa gini? These are circuit elements, no? This is the independent
Excellent.
current source. This is the resistance, resistance, and independent voltage source. So it doesn't satisfy the definition of a short circuit because in short circuit it is clearly stated a wire, no? And di man siya wire. These are the circuit elements. Okay, so the answer of that, if those highlighted pink considered short circuit, it's no, no. Only this portion here, kani lang siya class, no. Kani akong i-highlight og blue. This is only the wire that causes this schematic diagram short. Okay? Okay, nakuha ra? Questions, clarifications?
Yes.
Any questions so far?
Yes, sir.
Ako,
Bar.
Okay, good. Okay, so next concept is that unsa man ning open circuit, no? Okay? So open circuit class, okay? So by definition, an open circuit has terminals that are not connected to other circuit elements. So or no current will flow through an open circuit. So wala, no? In this schematic diagram, asa man ang open circuit? This is the open circuit, no? Kani open circuit.
yung tabak sa
Okay, kaning ibabaw, no? Kana akong i-highlighted og pink. Okay, so klaro kay ng open circuit, no? May kag open, no? Not connected, no? So not connected, no? Kani nga definition, no? Not connected, no? So open, no? So sayon kay siya identify class compared to short circuit, no? So remember the short circuit wire ang nag-connect, no? Dili siya circuit elements like resistor, independent voltage source, independent current source. Okay? So I hope klaro na nato, no? So okay, so I'll proceed to the next slide. Okay, so here, okay, so for example here, no? So if we have identify the short circuit, open circuit, okay, this is the same kanina, no? So ang short circuit nato is this is only, no? I highlighted this with blue, no? Mora na itong short circuit, no? Okay, ang atong open circuit, I highlight this one with pink, mo na siya. Okay, klaro kayo, no? Klaro kay class. Is there any questions so far, no? Klaro ra tanan, no? Okay. And then
Klaro, sir.
we have this summary, no? So basically class mo ra kay itong klase, no? In summary class, wires are lines that connect circuit elements, no? So wires meet at junction, okay? So these are the junction, no? Circuit elements meet at nodes, okay? And then current always flow through the short circuit, okay? So nganong current man mo flow short circuit, no? For example, if we have this circuit, if we have this diagram, no? For example, we have voltage source here, no? Okay, this is a voltage source, for example, no? Okay, and then we have this plus and minus, no? And then we have this resistance here. Okay, resistance, for example, class. And then I will short this simple circuit here. So ngano gani ko no nga by definition current always flow through the short circuit. Kani? So ang current daw ko no class is diri gyud kuno na moagi, no? Ug ato na siyang iyon diri na siya moagi, no? Sa short circuit, no? Dili na siya moagi diri nga side, di siya mo loop diri, no? Ngano man sa may rason ana. Example 1 kilo ohm ni siya. Kilo ohm. Ngano man.
Natunga man, sir.
Para man sa tunga ang wire.
Yeah, it's not the
Meron
reason.
siya.
Highlight
Yes, oo nga, sir.
Okay.
Down na pa siya, sir ba?
No. Actually, class, the reason why the current flows through the short circuit because aside from this is the shortest path, this is not the reason nganong pinakaduol siya, no? Kung atong analogy ba nga mag-running ta, no? Mo na siya pinakaduol nga agyanan going back to the power supply because we assume that this is the least resistive, no? Because we shorted that one, no? Remember this one, it has 1 kilo ohms, for example. Resistance pa ni class. So, ang current will always flow to the least resistance, no? So, di ba we assume that this wire is no resistance in the basic circuit analysis. Although in theory, there's what we call resistance in every wires, for example, no? That's why in our lecture series number 2, I introduced the resistivity, how to compute the resistance of a wire using the formula rho L over A, no, or over cross-sectional area of materials. But in basic circuit analysis, we assume wires to be non-resistance, no. So walay resistance, walay voltage drop. So wala gid siya, no. Ug agianan pa ni siya class perting limpyuha, walay sagabal. Unlike if the current flows to this path, kani naka-highlight og black, there's what we call resistance here, no. Naa siya resistance ba, no? The word
Sir.
resistance, sagabal, no. So that's why current always flow through the short circuit. Okay? So, in summary again, current never flow through an open circuit, no. So, nganong dili makaagi ang kuano, ang kuryente sa open circuit? Simple ra gyud na siya because it's a putol na siya nga circuit, no. Putol, no. Alangan man naman mo
Putol, sir.
ambak, no. Di ba? Putol siya, no. So, di gyud siya moagi, okay? So, for the rest of the time, I'll give you enough time. We have an evaluation for this topic, no. While I'm also preparing a topic for our limited face-to-face tomorrow, no. I did madayon na gid atong limited face-to-face ugma, no. Okay, so while I'm preparing, no, so I'm
Mara ka po ng time, sir.
yeah, same time. Okay, so this is your exercise. I call this one activity exercise number 3, no. So paminaw mo unsa ni pag-answer, no, because I'll be discussing, no, how to answer this one. Okay, so there are 2 items. Okay, so first is that which of the following, okay, is the kuan ni siya class, no, clerical error ni siya class, no, sorry, no, is ni siya is the equivalent circuit of figure 1.0. So unsa man yung figure 1.0? So this is our figure 1.0, no, kani, okay. So ang pangitaon ninyo is unsa kuno equivalent circuit ani, A ba, B or C or D? So inyo ning kuano, no, inyo ning kanang sa tawag aning inyo haning estudyuhan, no. What is the equivalent circuit of this figure 1.0 kani, no? So kani, no? So remember na we have identified, no, circuit elements, no. So 1, 2, 3, 4, no. We have identified circuit elements. So may circuit elements ani kaning constant voltage supply, no. Kani voltage supply. We have R1 and R2, no. So unsa may key ani, no. So siguro nalibog mi, no. Remember always that current flows in a short circuit. So what happened when current flows in the short circuit? So that is the answer, no. So A, B, C, D, no. So when current flows in the short circuit, what would be the equivalent circuit for this one? A ba? B, C, or
B, sir.
D? So unsa may hint ani, no, katong short circuit na to nga konsepto, no, nga current always flow in a short circuit. So what happened when current flows in a short circuit? Asa man moagi? So asa man moagi, no? So moagi dere, no? Dere moagi, no? So dere moagi, no, ang atong kuryente, no. Okay, in this loop. And then what would be the equivalent circuit for that? Okay, so I will not explain further, no, para at least makuha sa uban, no, makuha sa uban, no. Basically ako na gyud yung gihatag ang answer, no, with that explanation. Okay, so ikaduha ninyo nga exercise class, which is I already uploaded this one, is that number 2, how many unique nodes does the following circuit have? So encircle or sketch your answer, no. So nodes ato ipangutana, ha. Dili siya junction, no, nodes, no. So this is the circuit, no. So how many circuit element in this how many circuit elements, no? So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, no, 5 and 6, no, 6, no. So these are the circuit elements, no. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, 6, okay. So pangutana class is how many nodes? Okay, how many nodes? So remember the nodes, no? Atong gi-discuss kanina, no? So atong gi-kuanan ganito, no? Asa man to gani? So remember the nodes, no? Atong gi-discuss kanina, no? So if you are going to ask asa ang nodes diri, no? Sa kay ning nodes? Nodes. Nodes, any point of a circuit where whether two or more circuit elements met. But also please note that nodes are different, lahi-lahi siya, if they have different voltages, no? And then we have this example na yun, no? Asa man ang node, for example, here, no? So, yung ka, ingon din mo, no, nga, the nodes, sir, are here, no? So, ana din mo nga, these are the nodes, sir, no? Nodes, based on that definition, these are the nodes. So, these are the first node, okay? Yeah, ikaduha nga node, this one, okay? Ikatulo nga node, this one, okay? So, why we cannot consider this one as a third node, as a fourth node, this one, as a whole? Because na resistor sa likod daw, ingon mo,
May
no?
resistor.
And ingon mo nga, by definition, class, nodes are different if they have different voltages, no? With that resistor at the center, there's what we call voltage drop. Therefore, the voltage here is not the same as the voltage here. Okay, so therefore, we have only 3 nodes. So now, in your activity exercises, although we present this one differently, so basically the concept is the same. So, kuha ra ninyo, no? Pila ka nodes
Yes,
na, no?
sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so basically, nakuha ra ninyo class, no? Okay, no? So, that would be the, ano, we call this one as activity exercise number 3, no? You will do this for the entire, no? From the time we end our lecture until 2 p.m. this afternoon, no? So, by the way, class, no, next meeting, we will start also our kanang laboratory, no? So, we have a limited face-to-face tomorrow, purely discussion class, and then in the succeeding we have what we call our laboratory, no? So, atong laboratory class, we need to, I encourage everyone to learn this one, no? So that's why I encourage everyone to buy, no? So although mo gasto ta siya class, no, but I hope, no, this is not kuan man kayo mahal siya class, no. So first is that each of you, no, need to have a breadboard, no. So breadboard class dapat siguro nata ni tanan, and then we have a solid strand jumping wire, no. So for the breadboard, no, and then we have sets of resistor, no. Sige kani. And another one is what we call LED or light emitting diodes, no? Because in our first activity or experiment class, I want you to assemble, no, basic circuit, no? So the basically
Groupings
class,
ka po na, sir.
individual na siya dong, individual na siya. So di man kay ni siya mahal, no? Naanis mga electronic shop, no? And then kani mga solid strand, pwede mo palit tag usa ka roll niya, share na lang. Ay na lang siguro din sa ako na lang palit ani solid strand, no? Share na lang.
Sir,
And then, hello? Unsa dong?
pwede ko ma-ask, sir. Ano,
Yes.
mo-ask kung pwede
Unsa man?
na kani siya nga sa tawag to, sir, katoy mong tong gagmay, sir ba?
Asa man ani?
Nga printon nun.
Kani.
Ako yung share sila. Di kita sana, sir. Kani, sir, ba?
Asan?
Pwede na ba ni, sir?
Asa man? Share daw.
Kana, sir.
Asa man? Be,
Okay.
sige daw. Share screen daw.
Kung saan siya nga, kung sir, pareha natin kita, sir, ba? Nga printon nun yapon.
Picture na lang ka. Nya i-send ako sa kuan, no? I-send sa general channel, no? Para mahuman ta dayon, no? Sige. Share na lang
Sige,
later,
sir.
no? I-comment na lang ko. So, basically class is palito na to ni kada usa sa inyo, ha, no? Kaning solid strand. So although class, di ba, naaman tay grupo, no? So gi-group man ta mo in 3 batches, no? Pwede ra gyud manghulam, no? So kinsay mauna, hulamon, nya ikaduha hulamon, no? Magsabot lang mo, no? Make sure nga dili mo pareha og batch, no? So pwede ra magtampo-tampo, nya it's up to you, no? Basta ang requirement is during your dedicated batch schedule, For example, ang batch 1, 11 to 12, yeah, 12 to 11, yeah, 12 to 1, 1 to 2, naagid mo ani, no? Regardless of kisay tag-iya na, no? Okay? So, kaning resistor class, wala na siya, any sizes, no? Any sizes, as long as 1/4 ang wattage, ana, no? Any sizes or any, any capacity, no? May mga 2.2 kilowatt, ana, 1,000 watt, 1 watt, ana. Ya, kaning LED, no? Okay? So, watong tanawon class, naa ni siya another requirement which is power supply. So ako ray mo provide og power supply kay kanang during the testing, no. So centralize ang testing, no. So pa-check mo nako ani ana, no. And all throughout magamit ra nato ni itong experiment because we have a lot of experiment that uses these devices, no. So kani siya class may kaabot og 100. Ya kani siya as I mentioned,
Pila
mo
ka
palit
LED
ani
light?
LED lights, siguro na may upat, no? With different color lang siguro. Yung resistor, at least na may upat, no?
Pwede
Upat or unom, no? Okay.
rin sa space, sir.
Ugma na siya dato, sir.
Dili pa ni dadon na ugma. Next week pa ni siya nato dadon, ha? Next week pa ni
Okay,
siya.
thank you, sir.
Next week pa ni siya. You still have time to buy. Daghan kayo sa electronic shop class if you happens to visit Manalili in Cebu City, no? Daghan kayo siya dito, no? So, kanida breadboard
Nasa basak.
naapod sa basak daw na breadboard niya solid strand ako lang mo provide ani kanilang niya breadboard kani mga various resistor o kani mga LED lights, no. So individual ni siya class, no. So kuan ra ni siya magamit nato all throughout the subject and even your higher subject also, no. Okay, so questions, clarifications on what we've discussed this morning?